welcome back to Eliza's World. I'm Eliza.
I'm Leanne.
And today we're going to be doing to see which one's more cheaper, Eliza's World making or B&M.
Yes, it's Eliza's World versus B&M in the battle of who can make it cheaper.
Yeah.
Who do you think can make it cheaper?
Us.
Yeah, let's go and find out. One of my favourite aisles in B&M is what I call my inspiration aisle. It's the aisle in B&M where they sell all the homewares, ornaments. Dave? Do you need something, Dave? I have an aisle in B&M called my inspiration aisle. It's the aisle where they sell all the homeware, ornaments and decorations, particularly the plants and artificial planters. But as I walk down there, I go, I can make that cheaper. Yeah. I can make that cheaper. So let's have a look at a few things that I spotted in B&M that we can make cheaper. Walk down this aisle every time I go to B&M. Cannot wait to walk down it. I very rarely buy anything from this aisle. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I have a look kind of what's in store for this season, what kind of things I like. Excuse the sirens, but I think it's been an accident. So I kind of look at all of the styles, things that are kind of coming out, and then think, can I make it? And have a go at it myself. And you really do start to discover that you can, even though B&M are a very cheap shop, and you can grab some great bargains from there, they still need to make a profit too. And you can actually, with a little bit of forward planning, make your own products like this as well.
Mum, can we try and make those rope things first?
The rope vases?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go and make those first. Let's show you how to do those. So we have these two glass jars. These were candles. I love these brown jars. But today we're going to be covering them in this. This rope you can get for £1. And I believe I got this from the range. And so we're going to start to wrap this round, and we're just going to secure the one end with our faithful glue gun. We don't want to use too much glue on this, but I am going to put another spot just above that and by the side of it. So when we wrap it around, we can push it down to the join and move it up to the next line. And then we're just going to wrap this round. We're going to make sure it's plenty tight, and we're just going to put another little spot of glue every now and again. One thing I would say before, something I didn't do, was actually measure out the first one and cut it beforehand. It's very thick rope. You could instead use twine if you wanted to, or if that's something you've got readily available. I think the twine would look better on a smaller bar, like vase shape, but I think that would look very good as well. When we get to this bit, we're going to just do another little bit to seal it off there. Artificial eucalyptus I'm using is actually $1.99 a sprig from Amazon. I actually managed to find a UK seller that was very cheap. I don't know whether that's because of, you know, everything going on in the world at the moment, but I normally have this type of thing from China, which makes things very cheap indeed. So we're only cutting that short, but not overly short, because if we want to reuse these again and put them in a different arrangement later on, the longer we leave them, the more versatile they'll be for that arrangement. Just going to shove that in the lower part of the oasis. And I think one more should do it, maybe two, we'll see. I'm going to shorten this one again as well, right down to there. So we're only taking about an inch off. There's a bit of a gap here, so I'm going to leave this one long, and I'm just going to pop that one, make sure it connects in the oasis as I push it in. Maybe not so deep, push it back a little. There we go. There we go, 1, 2.
How much did those rope vases cost to make, Mom?
They actually cost £2.50 each to make, and when you saw on the video right at the beginning of this video, they actually cost between £6 and £12 to buy. So that was more than half price that we saved by making it ourselves.
Wow. Remember those broken succulent plants? What are we going to make with them?
The broken ones that we bought from Poundland for half price?
Yeah.
Well, you know these glass ones that we saw in B&M that were hanging for £4 each? Mm-hmm. We're going to be making a dupe of those.
Wow.
One was just so easy and simple to make. The glass that I'm actually using is a Christmas ornament that came from Wilkinson's. I paid £50 for using the discounted succulent plants that I had from Poundland a few weeks ago because the jars were broke. I didn't actually want the jars in the first place. Poundland, if you're listening, we would just like you to sell the plants, not the actual pots too. You can save money, we can save money, everybody would be happy with that. Well, me definitely. So I'm just using those ones, and I'm taking them out the polystyrene. I'm going to reuse the bits of gravel that were saved with them as well, and I'm not going to throw the polystyrene away. That'll be perfect for another artificial arrangement later on, so I'll just pop that in my artificial plant stash. And I'm just going to cut off the ends of these succulents, pop the broken gravel into the base, and then I'm just going to pop those in. I'm securing them with some twine, and I'm just going to be hanging that next to the other one. Couldn't be easier. As I say, that only cost each succulent Poundland only charged me 50p for because they were broken. So that was £1, and the glass was 50p.
They were £4 in B&M. How much did it cost us to make?
Believe it or not, the broken succulents cost £1 for the two, and then the Christmas ornament was 50p reduced in Wilkinson's, so it only cost £1.50 to make. Again, we saved over half price.
Wow.
This brass hanger, we're going to be making another hanging plant, but using a string of pearls artificial succulent, which are quite popular and very boho chic at the moment. So when I cut the oasis, I always do it on a chopping board because the dust just gets absolutely everywhere, especially with dry oasis, which you want to use with artificial plants. You use something which is going to be hanging. I use a wedge of oasis inside of the main block just to secure it so it doesn't split, because oasis is really difficult to glue down. And then when I'm putting in the string of pearls, I'm putting those dead in the centre, because again we don't want that to be tipping as it's hanging, so we want it to be nice and level, so we put them both in parts where they'll balance each other out. If you're going to have this hanging low, what you could do to cover the oasis is use some moss, if you have some lying around from sort of an Easter craft or stuff. You could use gravel, but that could be quite heavy, so you'd need to be careful where you are hanging it. So mine is hanging quite high, so you actually wouldn't see naturally inside, you're only seeing the outside, but I'm kind of getting away without covering that one this time.
How much did it cost to make in total?
Well, this was probably the most expensive one we made, because each of the succulent plants cost $1.99. So this one actually cost £4.50 to make, but to buy one that wasn't as nice in the shops it was £6, so we still saved £1.50.
Yeah.
So these dupes I absolutely love making. I think it adds a little bit of a unique touch to your home, having little arrangements that you've done yourself, and you can take pride that nobody else has got them, or if they have got them in the shops, yours looks completely different because you made it yourself. So what do you think of these that I've made? These are a few others that I've made in this selection. Let me know in the comments below what you think, and if you're going to have a go at making these yourself.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to Eliza's World. Bye! Hit the like button in the face for the edition.